Hey, welcome back. Today, we're going to tackle a term you've probably heard thrown around the office a ton: change management. Yeah, I know, it sounds a little corporate, a little stuffy, right? But stick with me here because we're going to break it down and you'll see it's actually a super practical way to make things, well, better.
So let's kick things off with something we've all been through: the challenge of change. You know what I'm talking about: a new software rollout, teams getting shuffled around, a totally new company policy. It feels like it's a constant part of work life. And that really brings up a huge question, doesn't it? We know for a fact change is coming, but does it always have to be so chaotic? Does it have to feel like this confusing, messy, and just plain stressful experience for everyone? Well, the short answer is no, absolutely not. And that's exactly where change management comes into the picture. Okay, so let's get to the heart of it. What is change management, really? We're going to look at a pretty straightforward definition that gives us a playbook for turning all that potential chaos into a controlled, successful process. So here it is, the textbook definition. Change management is the process of bringing planned change to an organization, usually meaning leading the organization through a series of steps to meet a defined goal. Now, a few words should really jump out at you there: planned, series of steps, and defined goal. This isn't about just reacting and putting out fires. It's about being intentional and having a structure.
To put it even more simply, just think of it like this. Change management is your roadmap. You have a starting point, that's your plan, and you have a destination, that's your goal. Change management is literally the set of directions that gets you from A to B without taking a wrong turn and ending up totally lost.
You can really boil this whole thing down into three core pieces. First, it all starts with a planned change, not a surprise one. Then, that plan gets put into action through a series of deliberate steps. And finally, the whole thing is driving toward one single, clear, defined goal that everybody is on board with. See? Pretty simple when you break it down.
Okay, so that's the theory. Makes sense, right? But what does this actually look like in practice? How does it actually work inside a real company?
Well, here's the most important part. Its main job is to manage the effects of the change. See, when you bring in a new piece of machinery or a new workflow, it doesn't just exist in a bubble. It creates these ripple effects that touch different teams, different jobs, different documents. Change management is the system that sees those ripples coming and knows how to handle them.
Just look at this comparison. It's like a tale of two different worlds. On the left, without change management, you've got total chaos. Those ripple effects are unmanaged, nobody knows what the protocol is, and procedures become useless overnight. But on the right, it's a completely different story. The effects are managed, there's a clear protocol for everyone, and procedures get updated as part of the plan. It's really the difference between chaos and control.
But here's the thing. It's not just about managing one project or process. That's just one piece of the puzzle. The real endgame here, the ultimate goal, is something so much bigger. It's about building what we call a reliability culture.
And to make this really concrete, let's use a perfect real-world example: rolling out a maintenance and reliability program. You'll hear it called M&R. This is something you see all the time in places like manufacturing, where the whole point is to make sure equipment and processes are dependable.
In this quote right here, man, it just nails it. For that M&R program to be more than just a new binder of rules sitting on a shelf, for it to actually grow into a positive culture where people believe in reliability, you absolutely have to have an effective change management process. It's what turns a program into a shared mindset.
So, we've talked about what change management is, how it works in the real world, and what the ultimate goal is. Let's kind of bring it all home and talk about the key takeaway. Why does any of this matter to you? If you're going to remember anything, remember this. In a nutshell, change management is how you steer planned change in your organization. It works by following clear steps to get to a specific goal. And, along the way, it sets up the right protocols and makes sure procedures stay up to date. But the most important thing, it's the tool you use to build a more positive, more reliable, and just plain better culture at work. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you've got the framework, think about your own job, your own team. What's the next positive change, big or small, that you can help lead? Not with chaos, but with a real plan and a clear purpose. Thanks for digging into this with me today.